everything gonna be alright. You my woman and I'm still your man. I'm gonna play my guitar as I walk on.
Alright, Mean Atlantic Ocean at 456. This is the outro solo. Key of D, 10th fret. Here it is. It just came to mind, you know, what was that? Never in my life, right, Leslie West? Oh my God. Alright, I can't believe this. Alright, so anyway, that just came to mind. It's a little joke there. It's a great tune by the band Mountain, right? Mr. West, one of the greats. Alright, so, Mean Atlantic Ocean, okay. So what do we got going on? All right. Flat 7 to root. Two of them, two roots. Whoops. So it's flat 7 root, flat 7 root, minor third. Okay. That's like near the turnaround. And now he's coming in on the 1 chord right here. That's just running down the minor pentatonic. Root, flat 7, 5th, 4th, minor 3rd, root. But it's the phrasing, right? That's the question. Now the answer. So that's minor 3rd, root. Now you take the 4th, you skip a string and you go to the 4th, and you slide to the 5th. So you go, whoop. Little vibrato, and then you just slide down. Okay, so the two of them are. Then again, this time you hit 2 of them. Same as the first question, right? Now you do 2 of them. 2 roots at the end, see? Then you go minor 3rd, root. Now flat 7, 5th, 4th, and then to the minor 3rd. So it's. And you go to bend it up to the 4th. Now, you might have noticed, normally when we're playing, we're using that first finger bend, right? Right? But in this scenario, because you don't recall, we got something like this, right? We're really digging in there. We're really utilizing that bend with a lot of vibrato. It's good to fall back a little and you get your second finger backed up by the first. You got a little more control. I mean, that's how I like to do it. Maybe you guys have such strong hands you could... I don't know. That's pretty shaky for me. I gotta... If you're gonna do that much violent, vibrato on this idea, I suggest using these two fingers. So when you do it, right here, you drop back, and you start doing the bend. You don't quite get to the fourth yet from the minor third. You're dropping back with those two fingers, though, to give more leverage, right? Okay, more strength. So it goes like this. Okay, you're going up slow to that fourth. You don't quite get there. The minute you do, it's on the 4 chord now. You're really tearing it up. If you're on the, it's like being here. See that? So again, you go. Whoops. Alright? Now, it should sound like this. Right? You get that look. Okay, you're on this, this is the bend now. You're up here like, what I'm playing the notes of what it should sound like, right? So you're supposed to go like this. You start releasing it. You get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You get 2 for each of them. See that? That's good practice. It helps me even. I don't have total, like I said, I don't have total control, especially not with one finger on a lick like this. I gotta use these two. Alright, so you just test it, you can hear it playing it with the notes. A little shaky there, but you get the idea. And not for nothing, like with that vibrato so violent, it's okay, you're sort of shaking in and out of tune, kind of, This is causing that you're getting that feeling like it's very, very unstable, right? I mean, come on. Whoa. No, I couldn't. One key thing which I messed up. When you go for that bend, this damn D string sometimes, to me, it starts to, when you're doing that violent vibrato, sometimes it slips onto there, and I don't want it to, I don't want it to sound, be part of it, because it's not. So I screwed it up there. Then you get 2 roots, a flat 7, and then another root. Okay, so this is like, it's like you flip a switch, like Wile E. Coyote steps on the electricity, right? It's like you're bending it. Right here, he steps on it. Let me see if I get. Yeah. And that's hard enough, but now we're setting up this one, right? Rapid fire. Here we go. Okay? This move, this move, that whole thing, the bend, the manic bend, that's on the 4 chord. Now we're back on the 1 and we're doing this. Okay, this is from the after this is when the 1 chord comes back. You can almost hear it. You're on the 1 during these question answer riffs, right? It's on the 1. Here's the answer. Another question. Right there is the 4 chord. Okay, that's the 4th. You're playing the minor 3rd bend into the 4th on the arrival of the 4 chord, and that's where you go. Back to the 1. You're on the root right there, and that's the 1 chord. And now you're starting this. Okay, minor 3rd, 4th, 2 flat 5s. And then you go back down, 4th, minor 3rd, root. Then you come back up, minor 3rd, 4th, only 1 flat 5. Back to the 4th, minor 3rd, root. So there's 2 of them. The first one's got 2 flat 5s. Then you go minor 3rd, 4th. You don't go up to the 5, flat 5. You just go back down to the minor 3rd and root. Okay, so it's like this. See that? The last one, you don't go to the flat 5. You just go. Okay, look. Okay. Let's come from here. See that? We do another one. That's minor 3rd, 4th, flat 5, 4th, minor 3rd, root. So it's really like the first one's got 2 flat 5s, but it goes like this. That 3rd one is short, no flat 5. Then you do it again with just 1 flat 5, and then you do this again. Right? You do the short one without a flat 5. Harder to say than to do it, look. Okay, so after you do the short one the second time, you come back up, minor 3rd, 4th, go back, and then you do 4th, bent to 5th. And you're getting to the 5 chord right here when you go. Which is funny because that's you're going, bending it up to the 5th, but then you're immediately dropping down to the 4th. Now, the 5 chord, okay? Well, I just played a 9. Let's forget the 9. We'll just do this. Right? That note that you're dropping down from the 5th, right, is the 4th in the key of D, okay? But, just to let you know, that's part of the 5 chord. It's actually the flat 7. Very key note to, thirds and sevenths, folks. Very important to the structure of a chord, the harmonies, right? Now, you don't have to know all the theory of it. You know, you just play what you think sounds good. I'm just saying, that's why it sounds cool, because he's going, and he's on that part of the chord. Let's just say he's playing that part of the chord when you're on the 5 chord. See that? But anyway, okay, so you're on that, and then you play minor third to root, and then you go flat 7 to 5th, back to flat 7 to 5th, flat 7 root. Then you hang on the minor third, okay? Because now when we do somewhere in there, somewhere along the line we came to the 4 chord, right? That fits right in nice. Because, again, you got, well, I don't even want to say it because I'm going to confuse myself with the theory. Not too great on that stuff. So let's just leave it at that. But when we're coming off of the, this phrase. Then he hits, arriving to the 1, root, but then immediately, this is like the tag at the end. You know the train's coming to the station, you know what I'm saying? When you play a lick like, it's very, the time is very steady. I'm sure he's cueing the band, they're watching him. There's a little lick at the end. Minor third to root, flat 7, 5th, flat 7 to root, and he comes back to, he's ending on the root. I mean, basically the band's crashing right there, right? So again, you got I think right when we get here is the 4th chord, where we go. I think that's with the 4 chord. And then he goes, let me make sure. Oh, yeah. And he hits the minor third. That's part of the 4 chord. See that? And he hangs on it. And then he hits the 1. And he starts that little tag at the end. Very like skipping down. Then he plays minor third, runs back down the minor pentatonic. And I threw in that power chord right there. It's just a normal D, A, D, but you grab the low A. Then you could go. But anyway, all right, let me play it one more time through. I think we covered everything. You can hear it again, okay? Pretty intense, right, folks? This right here is the rapid fire. But that, you know. Right? You're coming to, that's right where the 5 is. Whew, that takes a lot out of you, but yeah. All right, so there you go, another one, right? Again, it's long, I know, but folks, how can I cut that solo? Come on. And another thing, all in the key of D, right here on the 10th fret, the whole damn thing. I mean, if you want to count your change in position a little bit, right, just to get that manic. So remember, you're bending up to the 4th. When you just about get there, you light it up like you flick the electric switch, you know. And I mean, come on, folks, how you not? The people got to be dead in the audience if they don't, you know, light up on that, right? I mean, this is crazy. This is like, I don't know how else to put it. I mean, that's intensity right there. So we're gonna have a section on these bends too. I think I got a few. There aren't many. That's one of the best, I think. The intensity on that whole solo, again, how can I cut it? How could I just take something, you know, if I just said, here you go, folks, look. If I just started playing it in the middle of it, it just doesn't have the same, you know, context, right? You got to have it in context, where it's, how it's being set up, right? So, all right. We'll leave it there. I mean, I love this stuff. I love that solo. Mean Atlantic Ocean. That's on the Born in Poverty album. Great, great tune. And I tell you, the bass is pumping in that one. He's really riffing in there, and the band sounds cool. But go check it out. I'll include the clip, actually, in the front of it, but go hear the whole song. It's the coolest thing about it, actually, I gotta say, is that when he goes, I'm going to take my guitar and walk home. Right? I wasn't going to do that because I just ain't cool enough. I mean, he just did it on the moment, you know, maybe. It's all about being lonely, He's over there in, I think it was in France. And I guess he was staring at the ocean, maybe, or he's just thinking of this. And he came up with the lyrics. Jimmy Dawkins would sometimes, I read somewhere, that he would just have a few ideas in his head and he just winged the lyrics, which is pretty insane to think, you know. But there you go, right there, he just talks it like it, which is so cool. I'm going to take my guitar and walk home. You can almost see it, you know. All right, well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, you know. Take what you want from it, you know. And I'll see you on the next one.